What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece episode 130. I've been told this is the official like ending off of the Alabasta, Vivi, Crocodile arc, all that stuff. This will be, I think, after this. I've been told to go ahead and jump all the way to episode 144. So believe it or not, I mean, still 60 plus episodes to go. We're almost in the 200s, which I know is still a wild amount to go till we creep up in like the 900s and the thousands. I'm curious, like, I don't know where the story is. I'll have to ask some Patreon members in Discord, but at the pace I'm going, there's no shot that, like, years from now, because that's how long it's going to take me, that One Piece hasn't fully ended by the time I get to, like, the 1,000, because they're past the 1,000 mark now. There's no shot, right? I don't know if the story is not even remotely close to ending. Is it like 80% done, 90%? Is it even halfway? I have no idea, but we'll see. Um, Again, I don't watch the openings or the title screens because I know they're spoilerish, but I will watch when they're brand new openings. But I don't watch them on stream because of the YouTube doesn't like that shit. But I will listen to the songs. I see that the song didn't change here, so I'm guessing like that we haven't fully shifted to a new arc. The only story was Nico Robin. She's the only one that we haven't seen. And then kind of what becomes of like Smoker in his new position now that he's been praised as, sniffing this corruption out and all that type of stuff, and they're sailing away from those. So just a bunch of stuff going on. We'll go ahead and get into it. We're pressing play on the episode right now. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I need your help out there, people. I need engagement of any kind, negative or positive. Devil's fruit. Devil fruit. Ah, they're not going to show her what her power is. I thought they were going to show us. Maybe they're waiting. Maybe they'll wait. Oh no, she said it. Or he said the power of the cage. Everything that touches. What? Oh, we did see it. They did not have to have this snail actually blow smoke out. Uh, cage fruit, huh? Everything it touches locks it. Or they said. He's explaining why she's not there. Ah, yeah. I think it's gonna be. I mean, we will see her again because I'm sure we'll catch up and see the state of the country and all that. That is our only confirmed death. I don't even know if he's actually dead. But I think Pell is the only confirmed death we've had in the show. And that Fantastic Four group that got 10 seconds of screen time. But I don't know how long it'll be, but I'm sure we'll catch up with Vivi again. I'm curious, like, when we do catch up with them. I don't think her father's going to die, but maybe he's transitioned out of being king and she has become queen. I could see something like that. What's he talking about? What's that old man talking about? This was a long ass arc, though. You want to talk about being alive? How the hell is he alive? He went stabbed, shot, sliced again, shot again. We're getting some like retro, like late '80s, early '90s, like rom com, high schooler like music here. Whose ship is this? Oh, they're not even on a ship. They're just in the middle of the desert. Who is this? Are these just random people? And fuck those birds too, by the way. I'm guessing these are just random people, right? Them sea turtles. It's gonna be a little soft recap episode. I can't even follow these lines because they've got like speaker over the loudspeaker lines and then people talking. Oh shit. And I'm out. The whole country, it's gonna take a while. Like, so much damage went on. So much. Casino's closed. What are you gonna do with it, though? You don't know what might be in there. Who? The hell's that camel gonna do? On the supersonic duck squad. Shut the fuck up. That is not who I think it is. That was not who the fuck I think it is it? How the hell is he alive? That is gonna be on my mind. Oh my god, I'll never be able to get over it. Just the lack of like non-life or death in this show. Like, what the hell? Like, I thought Dragon Ball was bad, where like nobody really dies, you could just wish them back. What the hell? Y'all better go. But like, nobody even when you die, you don't die. How the hell did he survive that explosion? Because even if he flew up really high and dropped it and flew as far away as he could, just the after effect, and I'm sure he hit the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna lose my mind thinking about it. That's wild. Absolutely mind blowing. Why does Chopper have to be all hugged up on Sanji like that? And I'm gonna tell you, Nami, right now, you keep blowing that whistle, you're not helping. I'm so curious what's going to become of Phoebe. Like, I'm sure we'll see her again, but I'm curious as far as like what the reasoning will be. Do we get washed away in a storm and we don't know what island we just washed up on and it happens to be that when we run into her and reconcile? Do we need to seek passage and she stores us because she's the only one that'll house us because she knows who we are and pirates and all that type of stuff. Does she go out of her way to help? I'm just so curious how she gets brought back in. It might be hundreds of episodes from now, but I mean, she was a major. I mean, this arc was her arc, so I'm sure we're not just gonna shoo her off to the side. New bounties, 60 million, 100 million. Zoro out there going crazy. Good. I want Zoro's reputation to get built up. He's that dude too. And I'm curious how the smoker stuff goes because I'm sure we'll run into him again. If he has a chance to really capture us or put us down, do you think he will? I don't know. Zoro, we don't have time for this. Go train, buddy. Where'd this bitch come from? Let me draw this blade. Well, she actually couldn't take us all of us. And didn't she get fucked up too? Yo, do that again, I will cut you. She's just hanging out. He saved her. You saved her life. It's so hard when like they have multiple conversations going on when you do subtitles because you don't know which one to follow. Knew it. Aha. I called that out. She was gonna have the antidote. I knew she was gonna have that on her. It's actually wild that like she knew that Crocodile had that and what the poison was and all that. She could have actually told him. I'd say up to now that like the whole Alabasta arc is over, Nico Robin is the most interesting storyline to me at this part. Followed closely behind the power system of how people are able to do what they do. I'm sure she'll find it. the king tell her somewhere to look. And I'm curious with her. Uh, she actually needs a crew given her reputation and her name. Man, it's just good to go. Saved her life. She can't really like be by herself. So like, did she just want to join us by default, or she actually wants to? I mean, we knew she was gonna join. We called that shit out 50 episodes ago. I'm still curious how you combat her ability, though. Like, how do you get that shit off of you? And also bodying multiple people as a pre-teenager. Does he know that name? Eh? She actually needs people. I feel like she won't survive by herself. Well, people actually find out her real identity. She's like extremely long, like drawn really long. She's 10 times more useful than Nami and Usopp. Shut up, Nami. You want to throw hands or what? Are you jealous, Nami? Do you want to be the only woman on the ship? Let us know right now. Correct. Yeah, this dude. Oh god. Like the way her animation stuff is so long. No, Zoro's gonna be the last hold up. She's gonna get Yusuf with some shit. Exactly. Zoro, just know at the end of the day, you're a real one. She is very grown compared to Nami. Stay away from my man Zoro. You're gonna get this 3-sword technique. I ain't got the time. We don't have time for this, Zoro. Shoo her away. Zoro. We don't have time for women. We got people to kill. Look how like elongated her like limbs and shit are drawn. This shit, right? Does he have? I mean, he can't. This shit. I don't know what's more mind blowing. Yeah, Pell. We saw you glide off into the sunset with essentially a small nuke attached to you, and somehow you're still alive. I still have absolutely no idea how that happened. It's good to see that resolved though, because I had a feeling she was going to join this squad. I just didn't know how, when, who, what. So if we had left this arc, it would have been really hard to explain. Well, how did she end up in the same area? How did she get on the ship? And I actually am curious. I mean, because she was really, really beat up. But I guess how much time was there between the last day of like the scuffle with Crocodile and all that, and us finding the bomb and flying up, and then them leaving? I'm trying to figure out how much recovery time, because a lot of us were beat the hell up. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, like, Usopp has no crazy healing factor. He was getting his skull bashed in and fractured by like a 5-ton um, vibranium bat. By the way, Zoro had been completely just gashed and sliced. But I mean, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy seem to be on a little different levels as far as like healing and all those things. But Usopp, I mean, man was bandaged from head to toe. Nico Robin was damn near on her deathbed already. So I don't know how much recovery time. I think they had mentioned it, how long. I think they said Luffy had been asleep for 3 days, so maybe it was 4 days since the time of the ending of that to them setting sail. I guess everybody seems recovered and good to go. I'm guessing she somehow just snuck her way onto the ship and figured, because with her past crimes and how known her name is, um, she just can't wander alone. She could always wash up on a random country, go by a different name, and just live a regular life under a new identity. But I guess if she has dreams that she wants to chase and she's going to be out there behind the scenes moving around, people might recognize her. She might slip up. It'd be best for her to just be in some kind of group or organization at all times. So I'm curious, like, does she want to? I don't think anybody in the group is going to backstab anybody or do anything. Now, when they're presented with what they might want, maybe, but I don't think anybody currently has the intentions to flip up in a certain direction. But I'm curious, did she want to join because she felt like, this is a group I can be a part of, and, I can see myself, kind of how everybody else did, Um, or was it just the convenient thing that she needed to do at the time? I guess time will tell how that plays out. Pell, what the hell, man? I can't take injuries or fake out death serious in this show. So scratch that off my list. We have not had our first official death. Unless we're talking about those 4 random A squad that came on the scene and then died. But as far as like a cast member that has had some type of weight or importance to the story, whether they're main Straw Hat, appendages off the side, that is still yet to happen. I was almost certain, like, if Pell wasn't dead, that leader or whatever his real name is had to be close to it. But he seems to be fine as well. So I have no idea what's real and what's not. I'm gonna be skipping 14 episodes, so I'm gonna just assume that Pell just skips his way back up into the castle, and that ends up being that. Yeah, he walked up on his grave, but it's not like he has to remain dead for the country to be able to thrive. He could literally just walk up there and everything's going to just proceed as it might be even better with you aboard. So wild, wild, wild. Catch up with Vivi when we get the chance. I'm curious, does power shift to her? Does her father decide to step down? Because I don't think he's going to die. It just might be, he's done it for long enough. The people love her. It might be time to, transition and see how it plays out. So it's one of the longest arcs I've watched. I don't really have a exact number count, but you guys will let me know on that. We're on to the next. So the next episode that you guys will see be episode 144. And we'll see where, I don't know if we're going deeper into the Grand Line or we're kind of going to be still messing around on the other. We'll see. That's all we can do is wait and see. I appreciate it, everybody. Please like, comment of some kind of engagement will really, really help. We'll go from there. As always,